Hello and welcome. This is the Daily Reset for Success show, and today we're talking about networking. My name is Marian LaSalle, and my co-host today is Lady Lou.
Hello, hello. We're so glad you're here. We're so excited about this networking, online networking, since we're kind of homebound, so to speak. And we will hope you know about this. And we're going to give you a lot of tips and information on how to get signed up today, how to be on the show with us. It's tonight at 7 Central Time and right here live on Facebook and YouTube. Oh, hey,
Good morning.
hello, Sandra. We're so
Good morning.
Good morning. So, Marian, I'll let you start filling in everyone on our details.
Wow, she's excited. She wants to go, go, go. I'm ready. I'm ready to just ease on in there. So I really wanted to talk a lot today about networking in general. So Lady Lou used to teach classes on etiquette and how to present yourself in a way that people wanted to do business with you. So Sandra says, "Hey, we're looking good this morning."
Well, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that. We do our best. But we call that meet and greet, Marian.
Back a long time ago,
It was.
I had a car that didn't have air conditioning. We were taking care of my partner's mother who was dying, and she had a form of lymphoma cancer or something. I forget the name of it, but we really put all of our money and effort into her. And so I didn't even try to get air conditioning in my car. And I live in Houston, Texas. Okay. And in the summertime, it's just almost, it's barbaric not to have some kind of air conditioning. And I remember Lady Lou giving an example about if you have problems, like you're not sure about your transportation, or you, like I said, I didn't have air conditioning in my car, so I was all hot and sweaty. She'd say, "Come an hour early." I say, "An hour?" She goes, "Yeah, you come early, you go into the ladies' room, you cool off, you dry your hair, you reapply your makeup, lipstick anyway, and then by the time people start arriving, you're fresh and you feel good, and you're not all hot and sweaty." So I thought, okay, so she had some really, really good tips about networking. Now, because of the times that we live in, we have different things we have to think about. We have to think about, well, what's our background look like if we're going to be doing networking online? And Sandra, if you want to come and be on screen with us, we're more than happy to have you. If you've brushed your hair and you're ready to go, I don't care if you've brushed your hair or not. Would you like to come on? Just let me know, and I'll give you the link to come on with us.
Oh, that'd be fun. Come on, Sandra, join us.
Now, Sandra was going to be our speaker this month for or is it next month? April. Yeah, April, for the Spiritual Business Zone at Unity in Houston. And unfortunately, we had to cancel her because all the campus is closed. Of course, there's no physical networking right now. So she has now the opportunity to start networking online, just like we're all doing. Yeah. So let's talk about all the different ways that we could network besides being on screen, because some people, as we talked about this morning, Lady Lou, some people are afraid of the camera.
Oh, and we love our cameras.
Oh, so Sandra says she can't this morning. I won't be able to stay long because she has a group session this morning. Okay. Well, I thought I would offer,
There you go.
You just never know, right?
There you go.
That's another thing that I was taught early on, because I was being trained as a speaker, is to always be ready. Always be ready to if the speaker doesn't show up, or all of a sudden they have extra time and they say, "Hey, Marian, would you," or whatever your name is, "Hey, would you like to speak in front of the group?" You always have to be ready.
Ready on a dime, as they used to say.
Yeah. So let's look at some of the networking tips that would also be nat for now online. Do you have anything that you could think of, Lady Lou?
Oh, of course. Number one is to be a friend. And I mean, not just a friend like friending people on Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, any of those. That's a good friend because you've got a following. And your following could be 20 or could be 150, or I think I've got 1,400 and Marion's got over 2,000 friends in her Facebook page. But these folks don't all see us, as we know. The algorithms have changed and they don't always see us. So what we have suggested is that, you've got two things. You have your news feed, and that's called Home. It's up on the little top blue bar. Oh, great tip. Oh, anyway, you go up there and you click on the one that has your name. So if I clicked on Louise, it would go to my page, which has my banner on it, the one I chose to put on it. And another good tip is to change your banner every so often. You can do it real easy. There's a little icon of a camera over, I think it's on the left side. Pop that, and then it'll go take you to your picture file or someplace. And you can put a new picture in there every couple of weeks, if not more often. Marion has a really spectacular picture on hers right now of a lady sitting in a window looking out over. She must be up way up high in a big building, and it's a beautiful scene. So you can keep the people interested in coming back to your page and just seeing the pictures you've put up. And of course, with your little memes that you have, Marion does the best memes because she knows how to put words on them. I found one the other day, a friend sent me. It's of a baby white tiger. I love animals, especially the little babies. And this thing is such a perfectly marked white tiger with the little black lines on it. And I want to put a meme on it. So Marion's going to teach me, I hope, how to get Canva out. It's a free thing. And I'll put a meme on there. We've got to be able to communicate with our people. Just sticking a picture up there is fine, but it's got to have a message. That's a form of networking. Put a positive thing on it. Put a hi, everyone on it. Just anything, because people are on Facebook right now because it's all they got. And sometimes we have to just get our entertainment there because being housebound is not fun. But just go over there and see who's seeing your page. And if they comment, put a little punch the little like button under their comment, and then you'll see a little reply, a little word that says reply. You can click on that and reply directly to them. Or if you really want people to see it, this is a little trick I learned, just go back down into the comment box and reply to that person. And then it's always visible. Otherwise, sometimes you have to pop on it to make the reply open. So just reply down in the comments and thank them for being there. Thank them for replying or for commenting, and build a relationship. And then, hey, let's have a little conversation on the private messenger. I never used to use private messenger. What's that all about? Because I wasn't used to it. I pick up the phone if I need to talk to somebody, and I don't even text. I talk. And Marion and I were talking about that this morning. People are adverse to calling people on the phone. I don't understand. They want to text. I guess it's easier. And I don't have text because I'm a landline. So I've asked people to call me. I even say, no text. This is a landline, so that they know they have to pick up the phone and dial my number. Do they do it? Not many. And I'm sitting there starving. I want somebody to call me. No, but that's just one of the tips. Get to be on a Facebook person so that you can reply to the people who respond. So what else, Marion? What have you got?
Well, we've had some people saying things in the comment section here. Mary Mount said, good morning.
Good morning, Mary.
And I said, would you like to come on screen with us? So if you're in the audience right now and you have at least a shirt on, come on in. We'll talk to you. You'll do some networking. How about that?
Put your poncho on, Mary.
Yeah. And Mary wants to know, what's that white dot on your neck?
Oh, well, that's one of my patches. That's a whole nother story. We'll get into that for another day. I'm building my immune system, if you really want to know the truth.
Yes. And Sandra says, staying positive or fun will keep people coming back to your page.
Yes.
So, there's more than Facebook out there. There are people who don't even have a Facebook page, but they do their networking on LinkedIn. And so I feel like there's enough social media accounts like Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok, and there's so many different places where you can go. Wherever you feel comfortable, you can do your networking there. You can invite people to things. You can have a conversation. You can help them out by reposting their stuff. So if you have a friend or you have a business associate who is legitimately selling something, and you like that service, whether it's insurance or it's a gadget or a gadget, why not help them out by sharing that? Because let's face it, the algorithms do slow everything down. Like sometimes we wonder if anybody's even seeing our stuff, because it's a pay to play life anymore, and it's a business. These people are not doing this for free.
No.
They got us going on the free, but now they're telling us, well, this is a business for us and we want money, so you're going to have to pay to play. So we just have to accept that. Don't let it bother you. Just realize that you either need to get sponsors, which Lady Lou and I are getting ready to do, and use that money for ads so that more people see your stuff. Or if you have a business and you really want to put money out to grow your business, then you could pay for ads. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about the networking portion and how to get people involved. If you want to collaborate with somebody, if you want to be a referral partner with somebody, if you just want to connect with somebody because they have great products and services and you think you might want to purchase them, well, you could do that. You could strike up a conversation. Oh, okay. So Mary would like to join us. So I'll take care of that while Louise gives us another tip.
I'll do some more chatter over here.
Chatter.
And networking is a fun thing. Many, many years ago, back in Houston, I was known as the queen of networking. And I even wore a silly little plastic crown. And one day I got sick and tired of wearing it. And I was at a women's networking group, about 40 people or more. And I made the announcement that I was going to retire the crown. I was just tired of wearing it. And somebody in the group got out a yellow tablet and said, "Make Louise keep the crown." And they passed it around the entire room and everybody signed it. They wanted me to keep the crown. Oh, okay, I'll keep the crown. But it's just fun things like that can happen when you network in person, because people know you, they like you, they love you, whatever, and they're willing to support you. So this is what we are going to try to create this evening at 7 p.m. Central. We are going to have an online networking meeting. We're going to give everyone 2 minutes to say who they are, what they do, and how they can help others. And we don't know how many people will show up. We've got some reservations, so we're excited, and we're hoping for more reservations. So if by chance you see this, even later after Thursday, we're going to do it every Thursday evening. So sign up. We'll give you the link, and in a little bit, Marion will get Miriam out in, and then we'll give you the link on how you can appear tonight, if possible, on this show. We would love to have you and to tell us what you do, because people are out there starving for different things. Maybe they need a counselor or a life coach to help them through this rough time, or they need a particular digital product that you have for sale. People still have money, thank God, and they will purchase things that they need to help them get through this, to help build their own businesses, because they're in business too.
I'm going to try something, Lady Lou. Hold on just a second.
All right.
I gave Mary the link to join us. And if you're watching this and you'd like to join us, I can give you the link as well. So let me try something, Lady Lou.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, I'm sharing my screen.
Look at that. How wonderful. That is the meme that Marion made. Isn't it gorgeous?
So if you go to the link that I just put in the chat room over here, if you go to the link, it'll take you here to Eventbrite and you can sign up. And once you sign up, I'll send you the link to get on the show. It's not a show. It's the networking event.
Yes.
Okay, here comes Mary. So let me stop sharing.
The networking thing is free, people. It's free. You can come on. Hi, Mary.
The link that I just put in the. Okay, Mary, you have to turn Facebook off. If you go to the link, it'll take you here.
Oh.
Okay, Mary, you're going to have to turn your what is that thing called, Louise? You're going to have to turn Facebook off, and you're going to have to take your virtual background off.
Oh, she got one.
So once you turn your virtual background off, Mary, then we can let you back in. But it is terrible and it's distracting.
Yeah, you go down to stop camera icon.
She did it.
Oh, she got.
No. Turn your virtual background off, Mary.
I don't know how to do that.
Go down to Cam Mike. Go down to Cam Mike.
Do what?
Go down to Cam Mike.
Uh-huh.
And then hit green screen and turn it off. And Sandra says, hi, Mary.
Hi, Sandra. Why doesn't give me that option? Oh, wait a minute. Here it goes. Green screen.
Yeah, turn it on none or off. There you go. Much better.
Much
better. Now we can see your beautiful face.
Thank you for joining us. We're so glad you're here.
Well, you can tell I put on some makeup and got all ready to talk to you ladies today.
So we're talking about networking, and we're talking about how you can network with people to grow your business, to increase your friendships, to just fill up your love buckets. Networking can be used for just about anything.
One of the things that I've learned, I was in outside sales for like 35 years, okay? And one of the things that put me as different than my competitor was I knew more about my product than anybody else did. So consequently, I became the go-to person to get the answers and buy the product. And in networking, if you let people know that you know what you're doing, it'll really help. Give them somebody comes on and says, well, I have mildew. I'll come on and say, well, do you have some Consan Triple Action 20? You know, and different things people say, if you know an answer to it, then give it to them. I talked to a friend of mine this morning, and her husband had this really bad cough. It wasn't the coronavirus, but it was a really bad cough. So I said, well, put Vicks on his chest, put Vicks on his lungs and back, put a heating pad on, put Vicks on the bottom of your feet, Vicks on the top of your feet, put socks on. You won't cough at night. And if you get to coughing during the day and you're driving down the road, grab your bottle of Vicks and go, and when you do that, you'll stop coughing. And she said, wow, I never knew any of that. Well, I thought everybody knew that.
No. Well, Mary's going to do a show for us this Friday on home.
That's tomorrow.
Wait.
That's tomorrow.
What's the noise?
Yeah, you need earbuds or a headset, Mary. Your sound is not appropriate for online today. You need earbuds or a headset. Sorry. Something.
Yeah, there's some thumping going on
this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, okay.
I was doing it on my desk.
No, don't do that.
Hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, it makes a dumpy noise.
Sorry.
Wow. Well, anyway, we'll be talking to Mary about all these home remedies tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow is Friday, isn't it? But
Yes.
networking is our topic today, and we are so excited about our program tonight. We would love to have a whole bunch of people because what we can do is we can get 6 people on this screen at one time, and then the rest of you will be in what we call the green room, like on television. They park you in the green room. There, 10 people can park in there, and then as one person speaks and says their 2 minutes, they will be taken out, and then the next person from the green room will be brought in, and we'll just kind of go round robin until everybody gets to say who they are and what they do. And if we have time left over, we can also go back to some of them who might want to offer an event that an online event that they're hosting, or something newsworthy, or even a tip for networking. So we'll be able to fill up the time with all kinds of good information.
I hope that Lauren Vines can come on tonight because she works with the chamber.
Yes.
And I'm sure she has lots of great networking ideas and tips. Mary, I did have to mute you, but if you want to talk, just go like this because there's some feedback going on. Next time, make sure you wear earbuds or a headset, and it'll be much better. There's just so much feedback. I'm sorry. Okay, so Sandra says she has a tip that she would like to share before she signs out. So could you give us that tip? Sandra, do you want to come on screen, or how do you want to handle that? You want to type it up? But you just let us know. All right. So I want to let you know that I started a web design business back about, 15 years ago, something like that. 13 years ago. And I built my business, the whole business. I built it networking. Okay. Now, I didn't really care much for the business networking, I'm sorry. We lost
Mary.
We lost Mary. She's looking for a headset, I'm sure.
Anyway,
I built my business doing networking. Now, I went to some of the businesses like Business Networking International and places like that where they charge you money, but it didn't work for my industry, I guess. It just didn't work out. Now, it's really good for title companies and real estate agents and insurance. For some reason, it really, really works for them. But for me, it wasn't working. I was spending a lot of money and time and effort, and it didn't work. So I created my own. And I didn't charge anybody anything. I called it Referral Business Builders. And I built it so that everybody felt comfortable referring business to each other. So everyone had a chance to talk. And then we would ask for referrals. We would ask people to help us out by keeping their ears open when somebody said they needed a website or they needed insurance or whatever it was that people were selling. And it worked out so well that I built my whole business that way. I never had to pay for ads. It can really work if you work it. Okay. Now, most people will say, well, I don't know how, or I'm shy, or what am I supposed to do? So, Lady Lou, after Sandra gives her tip, will you tell people how to overcome their shyness that they can network? Okay, let's see what Sandra has to say. She has a tip.
All right.
It's important to remember to not try to connect with everyone. Instead, make it a goal to really get to know a few people well and how you can serve each other. Your relationships will have more quality. Okay.
I love it.
I like that. Sandra and Lady Lou, I do have one networking tip that it worked when we were in person, and I'm wondering how we can adjust it to do it online.
Okay.
We would call it tag networking. So 2 of us would go into a networking event and we would go our separate ways. We would start conversations with people, and if it was somebody we liked, the other person would finish their conversation and come over and I would introduce them to the person that I was talking to. And I was basically edifying them to the new person that I just met. That conversation would finish and we would go our separate ways again. Then she or he would strike up a conversation with somebody. And if they liked it, then I would come over to them and they would introduce me to their, and it worked really well because you're being edified by somebody else.
Oh, I like that.
So I'm wondering how we can twist that to, oh, thanks, Sandra. Sandra loves that tip. I wonder how we could work that online. There's got to be a way.
Yeah. And thank you, Sandra, for your tip. That was wonderful.
It really is.
Yes. We'll have you on later. We want you to come on when you have some time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, as far as that, I used to very often introduce people via email. And I would say this is an email introduction. And of course, you could put the names up there in the to in the CC lines, and you could put 2 or 3 people if it was 3 different people that I wanted to meet each other. And then I would tell a little bit about each person and why it might be important that so-and-so would know this person. And then I turn it around and say, okay, now the other person, this is why you need to know her or him. And just do a little quick email. And I know we're still emailing, aren't we out there? I know I am. So try that. And I'm thinking that there's a way to do it on Facebook too, because you can make groups in Facebook Messenger. Marion, can you give them that little tip how to do that? I haven't done it in a while. I've forgotten.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. I can actually share my screen and show you a group that I made that has over 800 people in it now.
Perfect.
Okay. So let me go over there. It's called Business Builders.
Now, this is big because we've got to connect in some way, and we can put quite a few people in a group on Facebook, but I would keep it to 3 or 4. Don't overwhelm everyone, and start networking like that. Hey, Jane, you need to know Paula, and Paula, you need to know Mary, and on. And we can just have fun networking through Facebook, if nothing else. Oh, here we go.
Okay. So this is a group on Facebook. It's called Business Builders Working Together to Build Business. This is just a thumbnail that I made in Canva, and I started it, and now we have, let me see, 819 members.
Wonderful. And you can join too. There's a join button in there, Marion.
There is a join button, and you can, once you're a member, you can invite other people right over here. You can invite members. Okay, I know you probably can't see that very well. Let me see if I can make this bigger over here.
Yeah, because that is big. I mean, it's a big tip, because Business Builders is a wonderful platform that you have built, and 800 and something people have already joined. So it's your turn now if you haven't joined us. Marion does such a good job.
I made it too big. Sorry. All right. So here you can say you join. Now look, we've got 2. This is how it works. The people post and they send it to me. I have to approve it. Okay. So I'm going to go in and look at them, and if they're good quality content, I will approve them. Now this one is from Ron Robinson. And he says, hey, everyone, free ebook below. Thought this might help you. Helped me tremendously to understand how marketing works. So He's got marketing secrets, high ticket marketing secrets as a PDF. So I'm going to go ahead and approve that. I know he gives good stuff because he's been a member for a while. So I'm going to approve that. And once I do, it goes into a place where you could see it. Now, Roy, for some reason, keeps sending me information that Facebook doesn't like. It doesn't mean I don't like it, but as you can see, it says this content isn't available right now. So I'm going to decline that. And I did send Roy a message because he sent me one yesterday and the day before. So whatever he's sharing, Facebook doesn't like it. So I'm going to decline that.
Oh, I didn't realize they could do that. I guess maybe bad language or what causes that?
Who knows? Who
Oh.
knows? Who knows? Yeah.
Maybe
So anyway, this is just one way. You could start your own, or you could come in and start getting very popular in here, getting people to see your information in this public group. Now, even though it's a public group, I do have to let you in. I have to look at you. If you just signed up for Facebook yesterday, I'm not letting you in because you're probably a spammer or a scammer.
sorry about that.
Because Facebook tells me when you started your Facebook account. And so then I ask questions. And if you don't answer the questions, then I know you're not serious. So I don't let you in. So I feel like there's a level of trust here with the people that are coming to Business Builders to network.
Right. I love that. And it proves that you have quality information. 800 and some odd people already joined. And as we know, the algorithms have changed so much, a lot of people don't even know that it's there. So now you have a head start. You know it's there. Just put it in the little search bar above there when you go to Facebook, and put it in the search bar and it'll come up. I've done that myself because I lose it sometimes. And then you'll hopefully get some notifications, because we know that's kind of weird now too.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. We got a network, guys.
Okay.
So I'm
So,
going to tell them about the shyness.
oh, would you please? And then we're off.
We're running out of time, but I'll be real quick.
Sure.
When you're shy, you don't want to go anywhere. You want to stay home, stay within yourself. You're inner directed, introverted. But there's just times when you have to get out there. And
Or
now,
online.
yeah, so now that we're not out there, we have to go in here into the internet. And that's a whole lot easier for the shy folks, because they don't have to do anything but ask questions. That's what I teach them when they go outside. Ask questions. Let the other person do the talking. And then you can pick up clues that you are interested in. And if there's somebody that has a weird thing that they do and they go out kayaking on the next river and you're not into nature, they're not going to be one of the people you want to network with. Find somebody who has similar interests. They love to read. They love to write. They have inner directed loves that they love, things they love, and you can connect with them on that level and just give it a shot. It's worth it.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, it's gone fast again, Marion.
I know. Half an hour.
It's just amazing.
So Lady Lou's going to take us out, and she's going to tell you again how to get to us tonight. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me or Lady Lou.
Right. And did you put the link over there in the chat box, right? I can't see it.
I did.
Okay, so find that link. And oh, here's Marion. What did you say? Oh, that's the link. Okay, good. You can pause the video right here and check it out. But you go over to the Eventbrite and sign up. It's free. There is a second sign up that you could do if you want to sponsor us. It's a $10 ticket. And we'd love for you to be our sponsor. We'll give you a plug during the show. But just get your free ticket, if nothing else, and then come on the show. Be ready. Put your makeup on. Put your nice shirt on. Whatever it takes to make you feel comfortable. Because most computers have a camera and a microphone. My camera has a microphone built in, which it sits up on a little stalk here in front of me. But most laptops have it built in, and they're usually very good cameras. So we would love to have you come on tonight. Once you've signed up at Eventbrite, we will get that information, your email address, and Marion will send out the actual link for tonight. It'll say StreamYard, and she'll put the date on there and the time. And then all you have to do at the appointed time is click that blue button, because when you open StreamYard, you get a picture of yourself, a live picture, and then you have to scroll down a little bit. There's a big blue button down further. I didn't see it at first. I'm here. Where are you? But you have to scroll down to find that big blue button. And then you enter the green room. And Marion, with her controls, can see you in the green room. And the first two people popped in get on screen with us right away. And then the rest of them will be in rotation. So please come and join us. Tell us what you do, how you can help others, and just whatever. If you've got a free gift you would give us, maybe a digital report or a consultation, it's all good, and we'd love to have you. So go to Eventbrite and sign up now and get that link and be ready. Come in a little bit early. The early birds get the worm, and you get to come on camera with us and chat with us, because we love to have folks on there. And we're sorry Mary didn't get to stay. Bless her heart, she tried. So that's all there is, and we're just so thrilled that you're watching us, and thank you for that. And on YouTube, you would please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're shooting for 1,000 subscribers, and it's growing every day. So we thank you for being here. Thank you, Marion, for all your wonderful work and tips. And thanks, Sandra, and all the folks who have been doing the little comments there on the screen. We love you all. And we will see you tonight at 7 Central, or tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central, when Mary Mount comes back with her home remedies for healing and health. So we love you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. See ya.